What's up YouTube? It's Elijah One Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K21 next generation video. So today we got another 7'3" center build. Today we have a two-way stretch glass cleaner. Now this build is kind of similar to the facilitating 3-level 2A. It is slightly different, but it will play pretty much the same. Unfortunately, I do not have any gameplay. I just stumbled across this build yesterday and I posted on Twitter if you guys would rather have me drop this or some skilled paint defender gameplay, and it was an overwhelming response of people wanted to see this new 7'3" behemoth. But anyways, let's just get right into the build. Of course it's a center, hand, do whatever you want, doesn't matter. I'm going 11 for my guy RV to Sabonis. Go ahead, hit continue. So now obviously you want to go 7'3". You actually want to go down to 237 pounds and you want to leave the wingspan at 7'5". So you'll get a 70 strength, a 60 speed. You're also going to get that 81 3 ball and the 66 driving dunk. So at 99 you can get a 70 driving dunk at 7'3", and you should definitely still be able to do the spin dunk with this build. I could do it with facilitating 3-level 2A, and that only has a 63 driving dunk, I believe, and I think you should get a little bit more dunk packages once you hit that 70 driving dunk as well, so that will also be very, very nice. Body shape, it does not matter. I actually ended up going with slight because I don't have any slight builds yet. I wanted to go tall, and I don't know, I just kind of like the look of slight tall builds. It's kind of gangly and goofy and funny. So what we're gonna do right here, go ahead and max out your driving layup, driving dunk. Like I said, you get 66 driving dunk, so at 99 you're gonna get a 70 driving dunk. I'm pretty sure you should get a few more dunk packages at that level, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Go ahead and max out your standing dunk and max out your post control. So 7'3", once again, 99 post control, 99 standing dunk. You're gonna get elite big man contact dunks, everything like that. So you're still gonna get some contact dunk packages, which will be really, really nice. Right here, you want to max out your mid range and max out your 3-pointer. So you're gonna get an 83 3 ball and an 81 3-pointer on this 7'3" big. Now you're also gonna get that 87 mid range, which is gonna be really, really nice at 7'3". You can still be the dominant post scorer. You have that 95 post control. You'll be able to drop step everybody. 70 strength is still reasonable, and yeah, you can still dominate the paint and go crazy with this. Now you just want to give it a 36 free throw just to round it out to 9 shooting badges on this build. So still really, really clean build. 7'3", 237, 7'5" wingspan, still really nice, and you're gonna be able to get 9 shooting badges on this build. Pass accuracy, you actually want to max out all the way to 87. So at 99 you're gonna unlock Hall of Fame floor general as well, so you get all the passing playmaking badges in Hall of Fame, which is extremely, extremely nice. Now ball handle, I wanted to up it a little bit and I just went to 40 because we're gonna max out our speed with ball, so we can still run with the ball and still be fairly successful with it. So we're gonna get 10 playmaking badges as well, which is super, super clean. So we can run that Hall of Fame bullet passer, Hall of Fame needle threader, and then we could even go with some floor general or a dimer or a bronze special delivery. However you want to do it, you can switch it up. Now you want to go with the 90 interior defense, and you will be able to get rim protector takeover on this build as well. So that gives you a +8 to interior defense. So you can get it up to a 98 interior defense off rip, and all you need to do is get to 96 overall for that 91, and then the +8 for 99 interior defense on the 7'3" big. So you will not be getting dunked on at all with this build. Like, you will be able to protect the paint extremely well. Now you obviously want to max out your perimeter defense. You want to max this out just so you're a little bit faster on your rotations. You can hopefully help, and yeah, exactly like I just said, pick up the rotations and help quicker. Hopefully get some more contact bump animations and cutoffs before they get a good successful takeoff to the rim for a dunk or a layup. Steal, you actually want to put this to a 48. It's just the way it works out with the whole badges and everything like that, because you want to max out the rest of your block, offensive and defensive rebound. Now I just had to spread the points elsewhere, so I just took a little bit off of steal. You still are 7'3" with a 7'5" wingspan, and I can still get a decent amount of steals at a 25 steal. So we didn't quite max out the steal, but you should be absolutely fine without it. But you're gonna get that 95 block, 90 interior defense, and a 70 strength combo, so you should definitely be locking down the paint and swatting shots like crazy, no problem. Now you want to max out the rest of your speed, acceleration, and vertical. Now you want to put the rest of your points on the stamina, so we're gonna end up with a 78 stamina. Now this is the lowest I've ever put my stamina, but honestly I know this is going to be absolutely fine. I know you guys know Uncle Demi, he just dropped a video about low stamina, so please go and check that out. Go support my guy, check out that video. But all of his builds have 60 stamina, and I've played lots with him this year and he's been absolutely fine in the wreck, so I'm absolutely confident in this build will be fine. I have used an 80 stamina, so this is only 2 points less, so I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that you will be absolutely fine with this 78 stamina. Now I don't have any gameplay with this build, unfortunately, like I was talking about, but if you go back and look at the 7'3" facilitating 3-level 2A, this is basically the same build, but I just have a bigger wingspan, a little less shooting badges, and a little bit more finishing. But this build build is gonna go absolutely crazy regardless. I have absolute confidence in this build. This will probably be one of the next builds that I make, but I still need to max out my skilled paint defender, two-way inside out playmaker, and my post facilitator, but I do want to get some gameplay out on this build ASAP. It probably won't be until next week or 2 weeks. We do have Puma coming up, and I do plan on using the skilled paint defender or the two-way inside out playmaker. Two really great park center builds, and especially the 6'9" two-way inside out playmaker, because I can kind of ISO up a little bit. I got an 86 3 ball on that, so I can still hit threes and knock down. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun weekend, but I might end up making this build tonight. Maybe get a few clips. Maybe I'll post a little clips here and there on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter because I'm very active on there, and if you want to see some sneak previews of some builds, some highlights, definitely follow me on there. Same thing, Elijah Wan Dream. It'll be in the description below as well too. So go ahead, click continue. Now the takeovers that you get: sharpshooter, rim protector, glass, and post scoring takeover. So once you get that Mamba mentality badge and you can switch between these takeovers, you can experiment, try things out, do exactly what you want to do. You can go dual sharp take if you really want to be that stretch 5, but what I'm running with, I'm going with this stuff blocks and spot out precision, just because I want to lock down that paint, get that +8 interior defense. I'll get that +8 to the block as well too, and I just want those good animations with that 7'5" wingspan, and I should be able to get some pretty clean snatch blocks. And yesterday on stream I had 8 blocks with a 7'2" glitchy glass cleaner, so I think this will be extremely fun. And then the spot out precision with the dual takes gonna be clean with the 81 3 ball, boosting it up to an 89. So that's gonna be super clean with base 3. That's gonna be straight greens. I can't wait to try out this build. But go ahead and click continue. There we have it right there, the two-way stretch glass cleaner. Shades of Kareem, Rudy Gobert, and Kristaps Porzingis. Honestly, not at all like Kareem or Rudy Gobert. I would say Kristaps Porzingis would be the closest comparison. Could even say this is an Arvydas Sabonis type build as well too. He is slow, he can still stretch the floor, play defense, still has a little bit of finishing. There's just no post hook on this, unfortunately, like Arvydas would actually have. But regardless, this is a dope name, two-way stretch glass cleaner at 7'3". I think I've seen this build at 7'1", 7 feet, 6 feet 10, 11, everything like that. I think Power DF, this was like one of his first builds, but I think it was like 6 foot, I can't remember, it was 6 foot something, but I don't know if I've seen one of these at 7'3". So I definitely wanted to try this out, drop this video for you guys, give you some more fire 7'3" behemoth builds. But like I said, I'm gonna work on some gameplay. It might be a week or 2 because we got Puma coming up and I still want to max out with some other builds, but regardless, we're gonna have lots of fun on this build. I have no doubt in my mind. So since we don't have any gameplay, I'm actually gonna show you guys the badges here. I know you guys will be asking me what would be the best badge combination for this build. So you definitely want to go with Hall of Fame posterizer. You can throw on bronze putback boss because you do have a 95 offensive rebound. You are 7'3", so it would be really clean to have that. I like Pro Touch just to have around the rim, and you can throw on your acrobat just in case you get screwed around with your glitchy spin dunks, and maybe you could even throw it on silver heat seeker or anything like that. But if you want to be a post scorer, you can definitely take off heat seeker or acrobat, put it on back down punisher if you really want to be pushing people out the way, or you could just throw it on your drop stepper so you really get clean animations where they can't really contest you. You don't necessarily need rise up your 7'3", 95 standing dunk, and I've been absolutely fine without this badge. I used it at the start of the year, but then I dropped it and I don't really see a difference in using it or not, so I don't really recommend that badge. But regardless, you can still go with the heat seeker so you can get that rim protector take even quicker and even get your sharp take even faster too. Heat seeker is low-key a really nice badge because it is easy to finish around the net with the 7'3" big, so that is also something to consider. Or maybe you want to go silver acrobat just like that, or silver Pro Touch, gold acrobat. You can really play around with the combinations and see what you like the best, but those are the main badges that I would recommend for this build. For the shooting badges, you obviously want to go gold catch and shoot, and you obviously want to go with gold hot zone hunter. Now the next thing's up to you. You can go with the gold fade ace if you want, because you do have that 83 mid-range or 82 mid-range, can't remember exactly, but regardless, you're going to be able to hit your post hop shots and your post fades even better with this, and especially if you can get hot zones around the mid-range, this two combination will work really great. Maybe you were confident enough in your mid-range game, post game, you don't necessarily need fade ace. You could even go with gold hot shot so you get your rim, get your sharp take even faster, just like that. Now if you have your rim take waiting to get your second take and you hit a 3-pointer with this badge, you'll probably get your dual take just like that. So you could easily throw this on because you do have an 81 3 ball. Throw on my jump shot with the base 3 and you'll be absolutely golden. You'll be able to lights out from anywhere around the 3-point line. You could run Deadeye if you really wanted, but honestly I haven't ran Deadeye yet this year and I've still been greening some pretty contested shots. And obviously once you get your takeover, sharpshooting takeover, you're gonna be even more money and you can really hit in people's faces. So those are the main shooting badges that I would recommend for this build. For our playmaking badges, you obviously want to go with Hall of Fame bullet passer. This is probably my favorite playmaking badge just because it makes your passes so fast, so crisp, and so clean. Now, I really like needle threader as well too, just because it helps you complete some really difficult passes. If you take this badge off and put it back onto Hall of Fame, you'll seriously notice a much higher percentage of your passes be completed. So I would definitely recommend this on Hall of Fame or gold, and then you can even just throw on bronze dimer and bronze special delivery just so you can help your teammates out when they're open hitting their threes. Or if you want to throw some lobs like me, I love to throw my lobs, especially just waiting for the cutters. Once you get stuck, anything like that, they can just cut, backdoor cut, toss it up to them, they're gonna go get it. Everybody has dunking this year, so you get a lot of lobs, so this will definitely help out with the completion of those passes as well. Then maybe once you hit 99 overall and you get Hall of Fame floor general, you can put this on and maybe go with Hall of Fame bullet passer and silver needle threader just to help out your teammates even more, give them that boost. But really, I would probably just recommend sticking with the Hall of Fame needle threader, bronze dimer, and bronze special delivery. These are the best playmaking badges that I would recommend for this build as well. Now for the defensive badges, this is the nice thing compared to the facilitating 3-level 2-way. We get 29 defensive badges on a 7'3" center. So obviously you want to go Hall of Fame rim protector, Hall of Fame rebound chaser to go with that 99 defensive and offensive rebound, Hall of Fame pogo stick so you can jump and get your blocks even more, Hall of Fame chase on artist, Hall of Fame intimidator, of course. Now you can even go with brick wall too if you want. That's really up to you. You don't really necessarily need that, but I really like the post Hall of Fame worm. Hall of Fame worm will help you swim around people. You can even go with Hall of Fame box just in case you're a little bit nervous about your boxing out because of your 70 strength, but I promise you 70 strength will be absolutely fine still as well. Then with your one badge, maybe you want to put it on bronze Tyler's defender just because you do have a 78 stamina, so you will be going down a little bit faster than everybody else, and you might be chasing some 6'7" demis around the court depending on if you're running with randoms or if you're not playing in a 2-3 zone, so that badge might help you out as well. But these Hall of Fame badges right here are going to be an absolutely nasty combo for you to be successful inside outside center, able to lock down the paint, snatch blocks, get rebounds, box out, swim people, and yeah, this will be the best combination for you guys. You could even take off bronze tireless defender. Maybe you want to take off that and go with gold post lockdown so you get a little bit better varieties, a better spread. But the post lockdown does help with back downs, or not getting back down is what I should say. This badge is combined with moving truck from last year, so that is also something to consider if you're worried about other 7'3" bigs. But for the most part, this would be the badge setup that I'm probably likely going to run. Maybe or you want to go with bronze brick wall like I was talking about earlier before, but regardless, these Hall of Fame badges right here would be the main ones I would run just to make sure you get those rebounds, blocks, chase downs, swats, everything like that. So these are the main defensive badges that I would recommend for this build as well. So there we have it, the 2-way stretch glass cleaner at 7'3". So at 99, once again, this build's going to be crazy. 85 3 ball, 70 driving dunk, and then once you get into Takeover 2, you can add +5 to that. So it's going to be super clean. Another fun build. 99 defensive, offensive, block, rebound, everything just like that. Going absolutely nuts. I can't wait to try out this build, get some more gameplay for you guys. It might be a week or two like I was talking about because we do have Puma coming up. I still want to grind out a couple other builds, but regardless, this build's going to be another fun one and another 7'3" behemoth for you guys to dominate the rec center with. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.